today we're going to go over how to attack every single site on the map Clubhouse. If you guys are interested, the full video for every single map is over on my main channel, which is Garfield's Doc. So attacking Gym is a little bit more difficult because you need to have bodies in very specific areas. So let's start off with just going for a basic jacuzzi, logi, split take. So what we'll be doing is we'll be opening up literally everything. This is actually just the default. We're going to open everything. So you want to open up this main wall on jacuzzi, clear any utility that's on it. You can work the drone hole. Make sure you pop this logi hatch. You want to open up this construction single if possible. And you also want to open up this server. Now, at the start of the round, while Thermite's opening up all these angles, you guys need to get garage control. So having a pre-placed cam is super powerful for doing this, just so you don't get flanked and you're able to establish map control early. So if somebody's playing inside rafters, which is pretty common, you will literally have somebody on the breach to cut them off. So typically when taking garage, shields are very strong here, like Montang, Blitz, Blackbeard. It doesn't matter. You guys can basically just take all the way up to, you know, the garage window. And from here, you guys would just have to need to get a drone for red stairs. If nobody's red and there's no rotate, then you can literally just start working towards cash. Now, while working towards cash, you can position somebody outside highway window. And with highway window, they can literally just cut off any of these angles. If these are castled, I would definitely suggest bringing like a Habana or a sledge. Just getting all three of these castles. If you're Habana, you can rappel on this far angle and just put 2 pellets on each and open up the angle, open up the castles just to be super fast. But you basically want these windows to be open. Place some claymores on them if you're worried about jump outs, because that's super common. And since you have literally every single thing open, it's going to be so hard for the defenders to play anything. So you guys need to get to the point where you guys are deep into cash room and getting ready to clear out the guys that's logi. Now to do this, once again, you can have like a Grim or something on the hatch. They can Grim beat literally everything off. It will push all the attackers back. And they won't even be able to play main hall if you have somebody outside the jacuzzi. They'll just have to play basically gold. And clearing the guy gold is pretty easy if you have flashes or something. You just bounce a Grimby if you want and fight them and pinch them off. And then you can catch anybody else that's tucked on any of these angles. And the enemies are going to be left playing this 45 hall, or the beer hall, I mean. And from this, you can literally just jump in somewhere and just plant on the half wall here, or the half mattress. You can jump in, you can go weights, you can plant. It's typically just the easiest to do that. You basically just open everything and just make sure nobody just dies doing something stupid. Okay, so attacking garage and cash is pretty simple. In terms of steps, you can, it's relatively like the same throughout whatever rank you're in. So of course, bring a hard breach, maybe somebody that needs to get the stuff off the wall. Open up this main cash wall. You need to bring a shield of some sort, and possibly even a Capital. Montang, let's say, for example, would just get the information, seeing where they are. If you see head holes here and it's a castle strap below, we're actually going to get our teammates to clear downstairs. So Capital will open up right here. Capital will open up bottom garage. And we're going to have somebody like Sophia opening up this front door, and you could just impact the castle barricade and try to clear this person out that's downstairs. So the castle will probably be tucked, and you can basically just fight him, try to clear that guy. If you're able to successfully clear him or make him rotate, then the person that's let's say Montang will slowly get to be able to walk up into rafters. Since you have the main breach open, they have a cutoff line of sight for anybody rotating and trying to fight aggressively. Montang should be able to slowly walk up, give Capital information of where the person's at, and the Capital should be able to flame them off. You can bounce it off the roof if you need to, and it'll fall. And if Montang needs ADS, they can. You just got to watch for the jump up angles on cash. From here, you guys can just open the soft wall if it is soft, and you guys could just walk in and try to plant. Now, if let's say it's Thermite that has the bomb and they're on the flat breach, they can literally just plant here tucked. If they need to, you just need to keep that person downstairs in lounge for a C4. And yeah, typically attacking this area is super easy. You can also have somebody working the highway breach or highway window. Just watch out for the construction window. You can typically just cut everybody off from flanking or playing any tucked angles or anything good like that. It's especially good if anybody's trying to bandit trick the main wall. You can just nade, capital bolts, whatever, whoever's on the wall. Attacking bar slash stage can be a little bit weird, but to make it as easy as possible, we're just going to get a drone pre-placed in garage early on in the round, and we're also going to get a cam inside lounge just so we can take stock control early and garage control. So you want people to basically take that control. You can make lines of sight on this wall just so when we open up this lounge double, it'll be good. We open up the main stock wall, and then we can also rotate a body over into kitchen, drone it out, see if anybody's playing here. If not, we can take this space and we can just try to contest the enemies. Basically, our main objective here, as long as the hatch isn't open and they're not playing above, we can typically just smoke off and try to plant on this little bar machine, and we have all the angles that's possible. If they are playing the con window or a con hatch, I mean, we can go upstairs and go to the con window and just get somebody to cut it off so nobody can play it, and they can just play it very passively. And yeah, typically on this site what ends up happening is it just ends up being a lot of gunfights, and it takes quite a long time to get all this map control, but this is fairly the steps you want to take to get to it. And you just want to try to get a plant down, of course. If things don't go well, you can even try to get someone pinching or backstabbing strip side. You guys can just go in from, you know, this area, cut off anybody, and just try to force some gunfights, and maybe even flip the take to coming in bar. But typically that's how you would attack this. You just go for this main wall and then clear all those angles that I just said. Okay, so attacking downstairs church, I like to just go for a basic dirt kitchen take, and it is so basic. When you're doing a kitchen dirt take, all you need to do is literally get control of main hallway here, make sure nobody flanks you, drone out all of this area. Okay, nobody's playing vert. Okay, we're gonna go for this hatch. Now, if you're Habana, I want to give you a tip, guys. Never, and I mean please never in your life should you go on this rappel and upside down rappel for the hatch. It is the dumbest thing I see people doing. It is so popular. The reason why is because me personally, I like to make these vert holes, and I will literally just headshot the enemy while they're upside down with their gadget out. Or if somebody goes stock, they'll literally just shoot you from stock. So whoever has a hard breach device, they should be opening up dirt from this side. The reason why I say this side is because if you open it from this side, they can peek you from the main stairs window. From here, you can go Habana, and if there's a cade, you can just place it beside it and destroy the cade claw, and then open the hatch. And then from here, you need to bring somebody with vert control, so like a buck or a sledge, or, you know, if you like to play ram, sure, you can bring a ram. And you can basically cut off all lines of sight. Now, if they do this reinforcement, like I like to do, you can still make vert. Just a lot of people don't realize it. But it doesn't cut off the complete hallway. It just cuts off the double door close, so you can make vert on it. But you basically just want to clear this site. And while you're clearing this site and you have the hatch open, you can get somebody that is pushing dirt, possibly even with a shield. And you guys can clear all of dirt. And then from here, what you guys can do is just try to give the information of where people might be. And then if, say it's a mirror, you can just nade that mirror out. And then you can take the one on the guy AK and just take the space. From here, you should be able just to drop the hatch. And you can plant safe right here. And it should be super, super duper easy. Now, if anything goes wrong or you don't like this exact take, if dirt is too overwhelming, you can do a kitchen main take. which means that you're going to take all the control of kitchen, like I said, of the main hallway, and you guys can get bodies for main stairs. You guys can make vertical, cutting off the hallway, and even if they have that stupid little mirror on triple, you can make vert right above it. And basically, as you can tell, if they play the corner or they play any of that area, you can literally also just like, trying to get the angle, you can literally just like bank a nade down it and get them off that mirror. You can time that with whoever's coming down main stairs. And if you're gonna do a kitchen kitchen main split, you need to get moto hatch. So you need to make sure you have bar and strip area clear. So at the start of the round, you should get basically like a cutoff cam in, the strip side. You take this area, make sure nobody's pool, and you can bring like a nomad air jab off the double door on lounge, and you can also place like maybe an air jab on the top of the main staircase, somewhere around this area where you'll have to hear them shoot it. And then you basically just open up this moto. You have the kitchen hatch open as well. You can have somebody walk down main. And from here, you just clear all this area. And if you have another hard breach device, you can open up this main wall that's going to be mirrored. And once you do that, you should be able just to walk in and plant on the blue box. But that's if everything goes right, of course.